Someone here. Today we're going to be taking my black MacBook 2006, installing some more RAM and a SanDisk SSD. Now if you've seen my video on the white MacBook, you will know that that did not go over so well. So hopefully this video will go better. First things first, we're gonna need to take out the battery. This should work. Just using a power brick. So battery's gone, and now we need our itsy bitsy Phillips screw for screws in there. I really like this black one, even though it's less powerful than the white one. It just feels so nice. I love the matte black. Matte black is really nice. So let's get our itsy bitsy screwdriver. Plug that in there. So this computer currently has 2 gigs, and I only got a 1 gig stick to bring it up to 3 because this is a 32-bit machine. I'll probably in the future get another 2 gig stick, and you'll probably see that video when I do. I just didn't feel like buying. You don't really get much benefit from buying from 4 gigs over 3 gigs in a 32-bit machine, because you only end up being able to use like 256 megs of that 4 gigs of that last gigabyte. So got our shield removed. Now we can access the RAM. I think we just pop it out like that, and then we can pull it out. That's a Kingston. I don't know if you guys can read that. Kingston 1 gigabyte. Really dusty. And in the other slot, we have another 1 gigabyte. Oh, ooh, also dusty. Quick dust with compressed air. Okay, throw them back in. This one's gonna go in like that. Come on, go in there. Go in there. In there. There we go. Open up our new stuff, and we're gonna put the old stuff back in this box, because might as well save it. No point throwing away something that works, right? Might get another old laptop someday that could use this. Could use a stick of RAM. Who knows? You never know. Come on, you stupid thing. Stupid tape. There we go. So this is just some ATEC RAM I bought on Amazon. 2 gigs. So we put the tiny slot on the left side and just get it in there and push until it's in the slot. And there we go. Put this RAM in here. How's this supposed to go in? I guess like that. Ah, I see. Supposed to sort of like clip in. There we go. Put that back in the drawer. Drawer of goodies. And now we can pull the hard drive out. So This is a genuine Apple 80 gigabyte hard drive. It's, what brand is this? Fujitsu. Huh. Interesting. Where are you keeping this? Always, might as well just keep hard drives. Never know when you'll need an extra hard drive. Now we just need to find the right bit. I don't remember what bit that was. Was it this one? There we go. One of those weird star type bits. Really strange. We also need to remember, okay, so SATA connector goes that way. Power connector goes that way. Got it. Gotta remember that. That was my problem with the last one, where we had to completely take apart the computer. I'm pretty sure. I got mixed up on where the SATA connector was supposed to be. And that was not good. Had to take apart the entire computer. I really don't want to do that for this one. This one is a lot less cracked on the inside. There's barely any cracks on the inside. So I'd rather not add cracks to it, if I could. So now we just need our SSD. Another 128 gig SanDisk. SanDisk SSDs, I've never had any problems with them. I got these for pretty cheap. About 35 bucks a piece, which is pretty good for 128 nowadays, especially for a halfway decent brand. Okay, so we need to go like this. I didn't like that. Okay. Coolio. Now we just need our screws. Oop. Come on, get in there. There we go. If I remember correctly, these weren't screwed in all the way. You screwed in until they touched, and that's it. They're pretty loose. So we'll keep it that way. Because there is a track on the, there's a rubber track on the inside that's supposed to help you align the hard drive when you put it in. And the screws sort of like ride on the track. That's why they stick out so much. There we go. Now we just need one more. Right there. And this iFixit toolkit is the best thing ever made, I have to say. Okay. Okay, that doesn't want to go in, does it? Okay. Try again. Nope. Nope. Come on. And push down and push down. And this does not want to go in at all. I'm gonna just take apart the entire drive again, the entire computer, which is not gonna be any fun at all for anyone, but I do want to get this in there correctly. And the problem is, the SSD is just so light. There's a little metal spring on, sort of like spring thing on the bottom of the hard drive slot. It's supposed to help like reduce shock to the hard drive. But the SSD can't push it down far enough to get in there. So, like, if I put this in, you see how it's like, if I just slide it in, it's trying to stay sort of like bouncy like that. That's because it can't push down the spring enough to actually get in there. You know, I can't push it in. So that's the problem with it. So to fix that, we kind of have to take the entire thing apart, sadly. Which means we will need one of our hex screws and our Phillips. And now, what screws hold this together? I don't know, so I should probably bring up the iFixit guide for this. So each iFix it search. Hard drive connector replacement. There we go. And bring up, because you don't, unlike the last video where I removed every single screw, you don't actually have to remove every single screw to get into it. So I'd like to only remove the ones I need to, because last time that was just a major pain in the butt. Oh, we don't. I keep forgetting we don't actually need our hex screwdriver for this. That was for the PowerBook G4, and not for this one. So all we do need is our Phillips. I'm just putting away my driver bits. So all I need is Phillips. So I can remove this. Move this one. Move this one. There we go. And next step, we need to remove these itsy bitsy ones. Please ignore the squeaking chair. I really need to oil this chair. Come on, screw. Come on, screw. Screw. Why must you be my bane of existence? Why won't you come out, Mr. Screw? Come out, Mr. Screw. Come on, Mr. Screw. Come out, please. Please come out. I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you. I beg of you. Alright, that guy's not coming out. I hate screws. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. Come on, Mr. Screw. You can come out. Unlike your buddy, you know you want to come out. You know it, and you want it, and you will, and you're out. Cool. That's nice. Now this guy, just gonna get him out. Just gotta get far enough out that I can get underneath the head and like pull it. Now it's that far. Should be able to just pull it. There we go. Cool. Now I need to remove these two. Come on. Yeah. There we go. And now we gotta remove 4. Okay, which 4? Middle? Right, left, middle. Okay, that's easy enough. Middle, right, left, and middle. Cool. Now what's left? All the screws in the back. Okay. That's doable. So these far ones on the far right and left are the same. Come on. There we go. At least they're supposed to. Yep, they're the same. Okay. Now these ones are the long ones. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, these are the long ones. Nope. Yeah, they're a bit longer. There we go. So we got those two out. And now we need to go to the sides. Okay, so the DVD side. Which side is DVD? This side. Okay. So now we got 2 on that side. These are going to be tiny screws. Yep. Okay, so we got those. And it says that's it. Cool. That means we can now take it apart. Just gonna pop up the keyboard. And it just pops up like that. And go all the way around. Little pops. There we go. And then gotta remove the keyboard ribbon. That's the keyboard gone. That over here. And now, ooh, this is dusty. Dusty. Probably a good thing I opened this up if it's this dusty. And there we go. It's pretty well cleaned off. A bit less dusty. But as you can see, what I was talking about, these little metal springs right here. That's just sort of like sits on them. Doesn't really push them down. So you can't really get in there like it's supposed to. And this one, especially because it's broken, isn't going to help anything. So, just push that in there. And try not to break some stuff. Yeah, there we go. Now, if we boot it up, which we can, just gotta place the keyboard connector. Should be able to see that in there. And this keyboard connector, pain in the butt because it's so tiny. It's right in the middle. Yeah. It's kind of hard to get in there. No. That one much easier than the white one. The white one took me like 15 minutes to get back in. Boop. 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 Should be working. Come on. Do you not want to boot up? Oh, it's booting. It's taking its time. Just taking its time. I don't think it likes doing this though. No, it does not like this. Alright, so what we're gonna do is move the power. Make sure the SSD is in there securely. Board is plugged in. And we'll just snap this back down. This bad boy back down in there. Boop. And now that's sealed again. Flip it over and replace all the screws. Two should go in the reverse order, I assume. That would work the best. So we're going to put the side screws back in. Don't drop the screwdriver. Silly me. Okay. Now we could put. What was next? These ones, I'm pretty sure. These ones were next. No, that's not the right screw. What screw did I use for this? These ones. Aha. Found them. It's these ones. I'm pretty sure. That looks great. That looks right. There we go. Now that should be screwed together enough for it to be happy to turn on. Hopefully. I hope I didn't just kill this thing. Should get the battery back in there. See if that's the problem. try resetting the RAM too. Alright, I'll put the rest of the screws back in. I just want to make sure that this thing will turn on first. Might be bad RAM. I don't know. Okay, so the battery's fully charged, and it's in there since it's on a desk. So let's see if it'll power on. Okay, so power on. It's not doing anything different. I will be back once I figure it out. Alright guys, so I figured out the problem. Problem was, because it could not run in dual channel memory mode, because one memory stick was 2 gigs, one was 1 gig, it didn't want to boot. As soon as I took out the 1 gig stick, it booted. So I can only assume that that's the problem. So I'm going to need to order another 2 gig stick sooner than I thought. Oh well. It's only 10 bucks. Anyway, as you can see, we are currently booting into the Snow Leopard installer. So, get that going. Yeah, so that was a strange. I was pretty sure you could put 3 gigs in one of these, 2 gig stick and a 1 gig stick, but I guess you can't. Oh well. It'll work well enough on 2 gigs. 2 gigs is the minimum for Tiger, which I mean for Lion. Sorry, I'm going to be installing Lion on this. I'm also going to be installing Windows 10 on this, so look forward to that video. That will be fun. And yeah, now we're just waiting for USB 2.0 to boot, which takes a long while. So we're in English, and we're going to need to disk utility this disk because it's never, because we just got out of the package. Yeah, it has no anything on there. There we go. Now we can format that. It'll go really quick because there's nothing on there right now. So I didn't have to get rid of anything. There we go. Hold on. And now we can continue. Agree. There we go. And all these SSDs I'm using are indeed SATA 3. So if they're not supposed to work in SATA 1, I don't know why they're working. Anyway, I will time skip this, so see you in a bit. There we go. Now all installed. Now we can restart. Let's see how it works. Try and turn up the volume so we can hear the intro song. Come on. You can do it, computer. There we go. Cool. So that's good to have it done. Come on. Come on. Load. Do you already own a Mac? I don't want to transfer information. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. This takes a while. Select a wireless network, rescan. I'm gonna just plug in Ethernet for this part. Boop. There we go. And continue. Continue. Sudwood. Quit. Skip. And now we can There we go. Got a password in there. Continue. And go to Boston. And done. And voila. We are all good. If we go to about this Mac, see we do indeed have a 2 GHz Core Duo, 2 gigs of RAM, and in the serial A today we have the SanDisk SSD card disk. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to the installing Windows videos.